off on a heater note, at number 10 we got Offset. Even though Cardi B will always stick up for her man, Offset has been accused of sliding into the DMs of none other than Tekashi 6ix9ine's former girlfriend Jade. Jade posted a video that seemed to show a DM from Offset where he said he missed her. Editors, roll the clip. So that pretty much proves that it was from Offset's account. Offset and Jade have been romantically linked in the past, which makes this a little bit more interesting. Offset then defended himself at the time though and said his social media accounts were hacked. And there were some strange messages posted to his Twitter at the time, like very obviously hacked, or either he's pretending to be hacked messages. So who knows if this was actually him that sent this DM or not. It's a pretty convenient excuse though, you must admit. I'd say anything to get Cardi B back if I were him. In at 9 we got J.R. Smith. Professional athletes love sliding into the DMs. There's a couple of them on this list actually. This one is a bit old but pretty damn iconic because of how viral it went at the time. Cleveland Cavaliers player J.R. Smith sent this DM in 2013. Here's a screenshot of the exchange. "I'm going to your game tonight. Dope. Smiley face. Oh really? Oh really what? You trying to get the pipe?" Honestly though, how does that smiley face indicate that she's trying to get the pipe? I'm never sending a smiley again because people will think I'm trying to get the pipe. I think he may have like read into that a little wrong. She actually screenshotted it and posted online where it was shared thousands of times. And to make matters even more embarrassing for J.R. Smith, it turns out that this girl was a high school senior. So yeah, that's awkward. When questioned about the interaction a few years later, he said he was immature and stupid at the time, but he learned from it as well. He said, "Watch what you say on social media, cause you might end up on IO." He didn't say that, that's just... In at 8 we got Marco Belinelli. Yet another NBA player on our list. You gotta give them credit, they're pretty forward and they know what they want. But it's also pretty funny to watch them crash and burn sliding into a fan's DMs. This one is from back in 2013 as well. Belinelli says, "What's up? Wanna see something big to eat? What? Yes, something long and thick to eat. LOL, I have a man, I'm good on that." Shut down, Marco! Oh honestly, anyone would magically get a man after reading a DM like that. I don't care who you are, it's like... Sorry, I've got a boyfriend. In at 7 we got Shawn Mendes. Now this one is one of the more innocent ones on this list, but it's still relevant. So Shawn Mendes slid into a fan's DMs after he saw some artwork she made of him featuring a butterfly tattoo. He said, "Can you send me a real photo of that butterfly tattoo?" "Of course, let me find it real quick. Love you. Do you have a scan of it?" "What do you mean, like a PNG version of it?" She explains that she used an app called Pixar to give him a butterfly tattoo, and the craziest thing is, Shawn Mendes actually ended up getting this tattoo. How cool is that? Alright, we're getting back to the tea now. I just thought that was a cute story. In at number 6 we have Bella Thorne. Now this one was an accident, but it still counts and I wanted to include it because let's face it, most of the people on this list are men, and Bella Thorne is not a man, as far as I know. So basically what happened was Bella Thorne was trying to slide into Cole Sprouse's DMs on Instagram. She sent him a reply to a collage of photos he posted where she said, "Wow." But awkward, it actually wasn't his account. She sent the DM to a fan thinking the fan account was Cole Sprouse. She deleted the message because like you can do that on Instagram, but the fan already got a screenshot by then. That must be awkward. I mean, fair enough though, if I were a celebrity I would be sliding into everyone's DMs. Actually that's a lie, I probably wouldn't. I'm chicken. We got Jose Canseco. Jose Canseco is a baseball legend and former athlete who contacted a woman through Twitter in 2012. Here's a screenshot of the exchange. "You're the best. You are. Your Twitter is so great. Thank you, can I see your face? I changed my profile picture, check now." 2 hours go by and Jose finally responds with, "Sorry, I have a girlfriend, I made a huge mistake." Okay, so the way I see it, one of two things happened here. Either he did have a girlfriend and he stopped himself from making a big mistake, or he saw what this woman's face looked like and changed his mind. I mean, like, it's a little weird. And at 4 we got ASAP Rocky. And this one was hella embarrassing. ASAP Rocky DM'd a woman on Instagram who turned out to be 50 Cent's ex-girlfriend. He said, "Hey love, I really like your style and would love to build if you're free." 50 Cent then went on social media and put him on blast. He said, "Boy oh boy, last time I seen this punk, he had a dress on. You can't afford Holly, I gave her habits. Get your weight up first boy. Bentley and better over here. Can you buy that? You think I'm Kanye and you whiz." I bet he learned his lesson though. At number 3 on our list we have Justin Bieber. This infamous incident happened back in August of 2017. Most of the time when a guy tries to track you down on social media, it's like a little bit creepy. Even if you're a celebrity. We all creep each other through social media, but to actually go out of your way to like track someone down is weird. So Justin came across the Instagram account of a gym and there was this post featuring a blonde girl. He sent a DM to the fitness account and said, "Who is that girl in your latest post?" Anyways, the girl, Jessica Gober, found out about it and put it on social media, and also she shared how happy she was in her current relationship in a post that said, "I have everything I need right here." That's gotta sting, Justin. It's gotta sting. And at number 2 we have LeBron James. LeBron James has actually been caught sliding into the DMs of a few different women, but this one was the most notable. He slid into the DMs of Instagram model Heidi Hoback, which honestly I can't see why. She's like not even pretty. So that's obviously sarcasm. She's like super pretty, like way too pretty. Like, can I have some of that pretty? Heidi is one of the few girls who regularly flaunts her fishing skills on Instagram. I know, a girl who fishes, like dream girl. So what did LeBron use as his pickup line? "Teach me how to hunt and I'll teach you how to play ball. Deal?" Okay, LeBron, I'll rate that like a 6.5 out of 10. I mean, he's LeBron James, he obviously doesn't have to try that hard. And at number 1 on our list, no surprise here, we have James Franco. Franco has a bit of a tattered reputation when it comes to women, which is unfortunate because he's so dang cute. Like, he's just, his face is just But the time in 2014 where he slid into an underage fan's DMs makes him far less cute. Here's the famous text exchange. "Who are you with? Do you have a boyfriend? Nearly 18, my mom, and not if you're around." Meaning she's 17 years old, guys. Okay, so he didn't stop messaging her when he found out her age. He said, "When is your birthday? Where are you staying? What is your number?" Whoa, so many questions. She responds her birthday is in May, she's staying at a Hilton in Times Square, and she says, "What do you mean number?" The exchange then moves to text where James Franco asks to see her. He offers to rent a room in her hotel. The meetup never ended up happening because the girl said it was an April Fool's joke, but James Franco admitted the exchange, so it is 100% real. He later said that he demonstrated poor judgment on the show Live with Kelly and Michael.
Drake doesn't seem to have the greatest track record when it comes to picking up the ladies. He's been publicly rejected enough times for us to catch on to the fact that he's not great with romance, and after you hear how he tried to pick up one fan, you might really think twice about Drizzy and his love life. Drake has tried getting with a number of people over the years, and he once tried DMing Mia Khalifa back in 2015, and that didn't really take either, and she thought it was actually kind of cringy. Mia actually dished about what went down in the DMs while being interviewed by CBS Miami 560. During the interview, she was asked if any famous people had ever tried sliding in her DMs. And though she didn't give an actual name, she did say that the person's name rhymed with rake. Definitely not subtle at all. She later said that he had sent her a half-naked photo and knew that, quote, his intentions were clear, end quote. I'm assuming that they never really spoke to each other until this point because of how surprised Mia seemed to have been to receive a message from him, so I'm really wondering what compelled him to just drop this photo on her doorstep like that. Like, shouldn't you have a little conversation before doing something like this? But what do I know? Taylor Swift. Because the pandemic took such a huge toll on so many lives, a lot of celebrities started giving back to their fans, and it's honestly so heartwarming to see. Other than celebrities singing for people to lift their spirits, others have been donating money to their fans who are in need of some help for their families or just to get themselves by. This is what Taylor Swift did for a while on Twitter, and she impacted so many lives in such a positive way. Some fans saw Taylor sliding into their DMs after tweeting about how the pandemic had affected them. Other than the impact that COVID has made on the health and safety of so many people, with the lockdown measures in so many countries put in place and the loss of jobs and wages felt by so many, Taylor was looking to give back to the people who support her and sent fans $3,000 e-transfers to help them with their expenses. Since these celebrities are financially capable of giving back to their supporters, it's really nice to see some of them actually stepping up to help out. Even if it barely makes a dent in the millions of dollars these celebs have, to know that they're still looking out for the public and their well-being gives me a little bit of faith in humanity. Just a bit. Demi Lovato. Demi and their fans are a very close group. They are probably one fan base that is mostly positive and very accepting, and I love that about them. As a loyal fan base, oftentimes they look to each other for support in their own individual issues, and many of them who find comfort in Demi's music share a common ground. We've seen hashtags on social media which fans use to share their stories about how Demi Lovato has helped them, but sometimes a hashtag isn't enough to truly share the bond between an artist and their fans. As some may know, Demi has struggled with their sobriety and has spoken out about it on many occasions, showing that things can get better, and many of their fans are also in the same boat as them, having gone through similar experiences. As a support system, Demi encourages their fans like they do for them, and in one instance, Demi actually DM'd a fan to congratulate them on their sobriety and encourage them to keep fighting. In the DM, Demi said, quote, "You deserve to be happy. I'm so proud that you took that step. It takes so much courage. Whenever you feel like you're going to slip up, tell someone. I'm so proud. 11 months, make it to 12 for me. Love you." End quote. It's so nice to see this group motivating and encouraging one another even on social media, so this is probably one of the best DM slides out there. Harry Styles. This next one makes me low-key jealous because I would give anything to receive a DM from Harry Styles. I mean, I'm wearing a Harry Styles inspired outfit today. I've got pink pants on and everything. Anyways, back in 2019, Harry Styles continued being his wholesome and unproblematic self when he messaged a fan to give them dating advice. A fan named Tish tweeted at Harry Styles and asked him for advice on how to handle a situation she was facing regarding her crush. In the tweet, she told Harry that she wanted to confess her feelings to a boy that she liked, and she was looking for a sign that she should press send and tell them. She included a screenshot of her pending message to her crush and let the universe take it from there. Well, the universe answered, and it was Harry Styles on the other line. He ended up DMing the fan saying, quote, "Hello, I saw your tweet about telling someone you have feelings for them. Life is too short to not tell people how we feel, so my advice would be to go for it. If you really mean it, then there's nothing to be scared of. Be honest and vulnerable. That's what makes you feel human. And feeling human, the good and bad, is what life is. Hope it goes well, H." End quote. The fan later tweeted about how happy she was that she got that message from Harry, and that Harry gives good love advice. Hopefully things went well for Tish, and maybe we'll see Harry at their wedding.
Darnell Dockett. Arizona Cardinals defensive Darnell Dockett apparently didn't know how to use Twitter when it was first a thing, because he sent out a tweet that was supposed to be a private message to a woman named Catherine Webb. He said, "Hey, Catherine Webb, hit me." He added his phone number, when game over. "Let's go to Wingstop and then King of Diamond." He followed up with, "Shit, that was supposed to be a DM." Busted! So there's actually a little more of the story here. Catherine Webb is a beauty queen. Like literally she won pageants and shit. And she was also the girlfriend of Alabama quarterback A.J. McCarron. During a national championship, this Miss Alabama was featured on the telecast and gained over 100,000 followers that day. Darnell was tweeting at her during the game. Her phone reportedly died, so she didn't respond. And also, by the way, King of Diamonds is a strip club in Miami. So, Dockett tried to woo a pageant queen, literally Miss Alabama, by asking her to go for wings and then a strip club. Where are all the gentlemen at? I tell you that, my friends. That rhymed. Sliding in the number 10 slot, Darnell Dockett. Arizona Cardinals defensive Darnell Dockett apparently didn't know how to use Twitter when it was first a thing, because he sent out a tweet that was supposed to be a private message to a woman named Catherine Webb. He said, "Hey, Catherine Webb, hit me." He added his phone number, when game over. "Let's go to Wingstop and then King of Diamond." He followed up with, "Shit, that was supposed to be a DM." Busted! So there's actually a little more of the story here. Catherine Webb is a beauty queen. Like literally she won pageants and shit. And she was also the girlfriend of Alabama quarterback A.J. McCarron. During a national championship, this Miss Alabama was featured on the telecast and gained over 100,000 followers that day. Darnell was tweeting at her during the game. Her phone reportedly died, so she didn't respond. And also, by the way, King of Diamonds is a strip club in Miami. So, Dockett tried to woo a pageant queen, literally Miss Alabama, by asking her to go for wings and then a strip club. Where are all the gentlemen at? I tell you that, my friends. That rhymed. At number 9, we have Duke Williams. Duke is a big fan of the DM approach, but maybe not since he was exposed by none other than Mia Khalifa for sliding into her DMs. I feel like I'd have PTSD after this whole thing, but anyways. Mia Khalifa tweeted, "Warning, trespassers in my DMs will be shot and hung out to dry in public." She then shared a screenshot of Duke trying his hardest over the course of several months. "How you been? Come to Vegas." "Yo, you in Miami?" I'm gonna do an impression of this eye emoji. Ready? The side eye, eh? Then finally, come to Miami. She responds with, "I am in Miami with my boyfriend, whose game is A1. Oh, that's gotta sting. At number 8, we have Troy Aikman. This now former professional football player was once a quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. He also made it onto the list of most mortifying DM fails in internet history. He wrote on Twitter back in 2013, "DM at Mia Marrow. I'm in Dallas, but will be coming to LA soon. Was thinking of you and wanted to say hi." Yet another pro athlete who seems to have trouble grasping the concept of Twitter. So typing DM before your tweet does not mean that it will be sent privately. He also did not spell her name right. I'm pretty sure he was trying to DM actress Mari Morrow. So this guy doesn't know how to use Twitter. He also doesn't know how to spell the names of the women he's trying to wheel. But he's hot though. So hot. At number 7, Wilson Contreras. Chicago Cubs center fielder is also yet another victim of Mia Khalifa's Twitter exposes. She tweeted, "Cubbies, your man is wandering around left field. Can you come get him at Cubs?" Her screenshots say, "Wilson, I'm sure you get this a lot, but I'm a big fan of you." When she doesn't respond, he sends a kissy face emoji. He then says it will be great if you just say hi, to which she responds, "Bye." He answers, "LOL, good morning," then good afternoon, then me friend, then I hope you're doing good. I mean, you gotta hand it to the guy, he doesn't give up, does he? I love that. "Maybe this time she'll reply. Maybe this time. What about this time?" In at number 6, we have Shaquille O'Neil. Even Shaq has been exposed. Not only did he slide, but he also flaunted his many talents, which apparently include being a cop. Roxanne Watlington tweeted a picture of him DJing to Twitter with the caption, "At Shaq, I thought you only played basketball." He responded by sending a picture to her via Instagram DM of him in a police uniform and said, "I'm also police. Shh." She responds, "Wow, Shaq, what don't you do?" Shaq then reportedly said, "I do it all, Roxy." At number 5, we have Tyrann Mathieu. Tyrann Mathieu has hopefully learned a few things since his rookie days with Arizona. He was 21 years old at the time and sent a DM to a girl on Twitter. Problem is, the girl was a little bit young for him. Here we go. "Hey, what's up? Hey, nothing much, thanks for the follow. Enjoying Arizona? It's pretty hot, LOL. What's your name and age? I know, right? I'm Alexis and I'm 17. When you make 18. I mean, at least he wanted to wait until she was 18. And he was only 21 at the time, so it wasn't that big of an age gap, but like... Anyways, the girl shared the screen grabs to Twitter, and now we get to laugh at them. Ha! In at number 4, LeGarrette Blunt. Running back for several big teams like the Tennessee Titans, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Patriots, the Steelers and the Eagles, and the Lions. Well, he DM'd the wrong chick on Instagram because it turns out that this chick had a boyfriend. And she was a loyal girlfriend, who then told her boyfriend about it. The boyfriend then put Blunt on blast on Twitter. Rick Phillips tweeted, "This man LeGarrette Blunt just DM'd my girl, laugh my ass off." He later updated everyone with update, he's now trying to fly her to Philadelphia. I'll fly to Philadelphia. Boys! At number 3, we have Cam Newton. Carolina Panthers MVP quarterback Cam Newton got caught sliding into a fan's DMs when he was engaged to another woman. The fan was also married and the owner of an online clothing store. She shared screenshots of the Instagram DM exchange, which is one of the weirdest DM exchanges I've ever seen. First of all, He looks like he's using like a phonetic alphabet. Like if you hold the letter on your keyboard and then it brings up all the accents for that letter for God knows what reason. The messages say, sort of, I think this is what they say. Where do you stay? You don't know how much money I got or make. I'm broke. But where your mister at? She responds, contracts are public record, sir. It's not that hard. LOL, oh damn, I'm still broke. LOL, you answer 0 questions that were asked in the thread above, madam. Cause I make the rules, I make the questions. I'm the real MVP, baby boy. LOL, that's funny. I can tell you've been f***ing with some real suck guys, my killer. I don't understand why he's using that keyboard. Are those hieroglyphs? Why is he telling her he's broke? So she doesn't steal his money? So much confusion, so little time. At number 2 we got Jalen Ramsey. We know trash talker Jalen Ramsey, who now plays for the Los Angeles Rams, has a reputation for stirring the pot. As in, he's the biggest trash talker in the NFL. Interesting tidbit of information, Jalen Ramsey admitted to sending his opponent's girlfriend's DMs before games as part of his strategy while he was playing college football at Florida State. He did it to basically get into his opponent's heads, because then the girlfriends would tell the players, and then the players would get mad and their game would be off. Kinda smart, actually. Anyways, I also have the screenshots to show you. You know I got the receipts, boo! Here we go! How old are you? I'm 21. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Just had to make sure. Why? What's up? You're fine as f***. LOL. And this right here is where it gets awkward. Ha ha ha, thank you very much, but don't you have a girl and a newborn baby? You're welcome, LOL. Yeah, I do have a baby girl and a situation, but what that gotta do with you? A situation! He called his girl a situation. She responds, well, congrats on the baby girl, and then she blasted him on Twitter after he blocked her. I also have screenshots of that. I got all the receipts. And at number 1, Mr. J.R. Smith. Honestly, I know I've already shared it in one of my other videos, but it actually inspired this list because it's just so thirsty. Like, it's stranded in the Nevada desert because you couldn't find alien cheeks to clap thirsty. In 2013, J.R. Smith reached out to a girl who DM'd him on Twitter. She said, I'm going to your game tonight. Dope. Smiley face. Oh really? Oh really what? You trying to get the pipe? How did that escalate from smiley face to trying to get the pipe? What this screenshot doesn't show you is that she actually said yes. This was pretty much JR's worst social media fail of all time because the girl turned out to be a high school senior. He tried to cover up his tracks by saying his pipe wasn't meant to be taken literally. He posted a photo of a pipe, like a pipe, to his Instagram page with the hashtag, you trying to get the pipe. Sure, JR. No guys, it's not that kind of pipe. Not that kind of pipe. This DM exchange is so iconic that you can actually get trying to get the pipe t-shirts now. And I kinda want one, but I'm worried that I will get a lot of unwanted attention if I wear it. Maybe just around the house. Trying to get the pipe. Yeah. Okay. That's all.